said the following: I'd be shocked if we do not add new members to the conference. And Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, he speaks about what's going on, what could be going on at the University of Colorado in regards to realignment. Welcome to episode 266 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to our ever-growing channel. Smash that like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. Let's not waste any more time. Coach Prime with Buffs beat Brian Schaible. Coach Prime is ready to face anyone. Deion Sanders says it's Colorado versus everybody regarding possible Big 12 realignment. Deion Sanders isn't caught up in all the smoke of conference realignment talks. Colorado's head football coach was recently asked his thoughts on the Buffs possibly heading back to the Big 12, and he gave a candid response. Rick George has done a wonderful job of keeping me abreast of what's all going on, but it's not my responsibility to say where we're going and what we plan on doing, Sanders said via the pregame show. Colorado is said to be one of the schools considering an exit from the Pac-12 following a lack of transparency with negotiations of a new media rights deal. While Sanders has only been on the job for a little over 7 months, his influence on bringing the Buffaloes back to prominence has been immense. It has created a Colorado versus everyone mentality that has never been established at this level. I don't care whoever you put on our schedule, Sanders said. I want our kids to be dominant. I want our kids to compete. I want our kids to win. So I really don't care that much about whatever it is. Sanders has faith that Colorado Athletic Director Rick George will make the right decision going forward. A move away from the Pac-12 seems to be a monumental step towards competing in the new world of major collegiate athletics, especially with Texas and Oklahoma migrating to the SEC along with USC and UCLA moving on the Big Ten next year. And finally, I know at the end of the day, it's going to be business, Sanders noted. Rick is going to do the best thing for the university and always has. I have a full respect and understanding that Rick is going to do the right thing. So, Rick George, the Colorado Athletic Director, is keeping Deion Sanders abreast of what is going on in the background. This doesn't seem to me that Deion Sanders is saying to all of us, look, it's just a simple of, look, waiting for the Pac-12 media deal. We signed the media deal. We signed the grant of rights. We stay in the Pac-12. No, once again, more indications. Not that we need more of them, but just another log on the fire that says that Colorado has a decision to make. They are seriously contemplating moving to the Big 12 in realignment because the Pac-12 media deal just won't be good enough. It's obvious. Come on. It's obvious from Deion Sanders' words, his very own words, that Rick George is letting him know what's going on. It's going to be a business decision. And once again, Rick George told Deion Sanders, just like he told everybody else about a month ago, Colorado is going to do what's best for Colorado. Stick or go, we shall see. But there's a serious decision that has to be made. A serious decision has to be made. As we've been telling you here at Peek Around the Corner, Colorado met with the Big 12 in person on May 7th in Chicago. They met with their donors on May 24th and May 31st. Colorado has internally discussed this decision for months. It's serious. So stick with us here at Peek Around the Corner until we'll find out what happens here soon. Put down your comments. Put down your comments and thoughts in the comments section below the video. Let me know what you think Deion Sanders was saying in that brief interview. Now let's go to John Kurtz. Go to his YouTube channel. He does a wonderful job talking everything Big 12 football, basketball, the whole thing. He had an interview with the Deputy Commissioner of the Big 12, Tim Weiser. Listen to this Read this tweet here. Big 12 Commish Tim Weiser on the Pac-12. Quote, if we had something really good to talk about from a media rights standpoint, we'd be screaming it at the top of every mountain we could find. Sometimes that silence suggests the opposite. And this is from the Big 12 perspective, no question about it. Maybe George Kliavkoff is going to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Maybe their silence is just an indication of how they process information in the Pac-12. Maybe they're guarding against any leaks. But in reality, when you're doing these media negotiations from a conference standpoint, leaks happen. If it's positive stuff, you leak it out, you gain momentum. Your potential media partners, they leak information out, and we have nothing. We don't have any positive stuff happening, any positive leaks being leaked out to the press. Nobody's talking about it from the leadership within the Pac-12, no athletic directors, no president, and of course we haven't heard from the commissioner himself for months and months and months. Again, Tim Weiser, Pac-12 Deputy Commissioner. I'll read his quote once again. If we had something really good to talk about from a media rights standpoint, we'd be screaming it at the top of every mountain we could find. Sometimes that silence suggests the opposite. And I thank John Kurtz for posting this exchange. Go to his YouTube channel and watch the interview that John Kurtz does with the Big 12 Deputy Commissioner. Because the Big 12 Deputy Commissioner also said the following: I'd be shocked if we don't add members. He continues to say, I'd be shocked if we don't add members, sir, in the near future. They're ready to go, the Big 12. We reported yesterday in episode 265. If you watch Brett Yormark, the Big 12 Commissioner's statement at the Big 12 Media Days, he says we have a plan. We have a plan of expansion. It's all ready to go. And they want to execute it sooner rather than later. They're waiting. They're waiting for the Pac-12 presidents to finally see their Pac-12 media deal so they can make decisions. So the Chancellor of Colorado can make a decision. The President of Arizona can make a decision. Stick or go in the Pac-12. And that's going to, of course, affect what Brett Yormark does in the Big 12 as they targeting those four corner schools. How many will be poached to the Big 12? 1, 2, 3, all four of them, or 0? Put down your comments and your thoughts in the comments section below the video. You know where we stand here at Peek Around the Corner. We made it known all the way since February 24th. We believe the Big 12 will successfully poach at least one school from the Pac-12, and Colorado has taken center stage for months. We heard from Deion Sanders. We heard from Tim Weiser, the Deputy Commissioner of the Big 12. Now let's hear from you. Are we getting closer to some realignment happening between the Big 12 and the Pac-12? Let me know. Stick with us here at Peek Around the Corner. This story is going to end at some point, and we're going to be covering it here at PATC. So from all of us to all of you, the next time we see you, please, you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.